أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم وأهلك عدوهم من الجن والإنس من الأولين والآخرين. Dear brothers and sisters, Salamun alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Islam is a complete religion and a guidance from all aspects. It not only guides us about ourselves, but also guides how to behave in the society. One such important topic which is under discussion today, that's named as brotherhood. It is about relationship amongst the believers, that is the relationship between the brothers of the community. In this session, we shall discuss importance of brotherhood, rights and duties of brothers, benefits of brotherhood, reward for helping a brother, and consequences for not helping a brother in faith. Let us see some of the other traditions and take benefit from them, which talks about the significance of brotherhood. In this regard, we find a tradition from Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam, who explains the Quranic injunction further. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam says, a believer is the brother of another believer, as if from his own mother and father. Thus, Imam alayhi salam has bound all brothers like real brothers. And another tradition which is said by Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was amongst his ashab and he was talking to them, he says, believers amongst themselves resemble like a single body. We all have experienced a toothache or a cut in the finger or in some stomach upset. At that moment, although the pain lies in the small part within the mouth, that is our teeth, or eyes remain awake the whole night, legs keep moving, the body as a whole remains awake because of that pain. A model or a society comprising of mu'mineen should behave in the similar pattern as of a single body. So if one of the mu'min is facing problems of any type, be it financial, legal or any other, the entire society should come to his help. In a similar tradition, Imam Jafar as-Sadiq alayhi salam has said, a believer is a brother of another believer, his eye and his guide. He does not betray him, nor wrong him, nor deceive him, and nor does he rescind a promise he made to him. This is quoted in Usul al-Kafi, volume 2, page 166. Rights and duties of brothers. Like every relationship, brotherhood too has rights and duties. Again, we take help from the tradition of Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq alayhi salam, where he says, brothers are of three kinds. One helps with his own self. The second helps with his money, and these are true in their brotherhood. And the third is the one who takes from you what he needs and keeps you for some of his pleasure. Do not consider him trustworthy. This hadith draws our attention to the fact that there is always a desire to help other believing brothers in the heart of a true believer. By contrast, one who only maintains relationship for his benefit and abundance at times of their needs cannot be considered as trustworthy and reliable. In a similar tradition, Holy Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam, once said that the one who wakes in the morning in such a condition that he does not care for other Muslims is not a Muslim. Displaying care and concerns for our fellow believers is one of the necessities of being called a Muslim. There are times in our life that one is approached by another brother in Islam for requests, for help, etc. We should remember that Allah Azza wa Jal makes a provision for the helper to help before sending someone to him with a request. It is our responsibility to assist our believing brother when he approaches for help. This act is liked by Allah Azza wa Jal and has immense reward. Some of the rewards are mentioned as under. Helping a brother is like scratching shaitan's face. Allah Azza wa Jal, the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and the Aimma Alayhimus Salam will be pleased with him. His sins are forgiven. Helping a brother is better than freeing 1,000 slaves. It is indeed better than performing 20 Hajj. We talk about the Mustahab Hajj. Feeding a brother is better than feeding 100,000 people. Wow. Allah Azza wa Jal fulfills His 100 needs. And lastly, 1,000 good deeds are written through which his neighbors, brothers and friends are forgiven. Allahu Akbar. You saw what are the benefits of helping a brother in Islam. However, if we turn away and we do not help our brothers after being in the capacity to do so, let's go through some consequences for not helping our brothers which can desist us from doing so. And we refrain and we take refuge in Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah Azza wa Jal has got very high regards for a mu'min brother and loves those who help believing brothers. On other hand, Allah Azza wa Jal does not like those who do not help a mu'min in spite of having the capacity to do so. Moreover, Allah has mandated a punishment for those mu'min who refrain and abstain from helping a believer despite having a capacity to do so. What are they? First, Allah Azza wa Jal will desert him, leave him in this world and the hereafter. And that's the last thing someone wants to happen for him. Allah will appoint a serpent, a snake, and in his grave to bite his fingers. It is mentioned in the hadith that Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam will not intercede for him. And if they don't intercede for him, then surely he will be thrown in the hellfire. Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam says, an angel was once passing by a house when he saw a man standing at the door. The angel questioned to him as to why was he standing there. The man replied that this was the house of his brother and he had come to greet him. The angel asked him if he was a relative or if the man was in need of some help, that he had come to see his brother. The man said that was not the case, but he had come only because he was a brother in faith and wanted to greet him for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. The angel then said that I am God's messenger towards you, and Allah has sent you His greetings and has said, O my servant, you have paid me a visit and desired my pleasure. And so, as a reward for upholding the rights and sanctity of religious brotherhood, I have made paradise compulsory upon you and have distanced you from my fire and wrath. This incident clearly underlines the high reward of visiting a mu'min brother. The reward of solving a brother's problem may be well beyond our comprehension. Let's benefit from another incident which talks about the bond of brotherhood. Muhammad bin Ajlan says that he was in the company of our holy sixth Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq alayhi salam, when a man from a distant city arrived and greeted the gathering. Imam alayhi salam asked him about the well-being of the mu'mineen. When he left them, the man spoke well of them and praised them a great deal. And Imam alayhi salam then asked him, if the rich visit the poor when they fall sick? The man said, that was not the case. The Imam then asked, if the rich sought to know the conditions of the poor? Again the man said, rarely it happens. Then Imam alayhi salam continued to ask, if the affluent helped the poor and the needy? The man answered, "O Imam, you speak of attributes which are rare amongst our people." Then Imam alayhi salam said, "How then do these people consider themselves to be our Shias, when there exists no bond of brotherhood between the affluent and the impoverished ones?" Imam alayhi salam has emphasized on helping each other, irrespective of the financial condition. As a matter of fact, rich carry a larger responsibility towards their not so well-to-do brothers by virtue of the fact that Allah Azza wa Jal has kept a share of the poor with the rich. Dear brothers and sisters, let us end this session here and let us pray to Allah Azza wa Jal for the well-being of our family members, relatives, friends and all our brothers in faith here and around the world. May Allah grant us tawfiq to follow what our Imam alayhi salam have instructed to do us and help fulfill the rights of the brotherhood. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajjal farajahum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma kun li waliyyika al-Hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala aba'ih fi hadhihi as-sa'ati wa fi kulli sa'ah وليا وحافظا وقاعدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.